Hello again, Wargaming enthusiasts. Welcome back to Combat Mission Red Thunder, where our Panthers are going to meld back into the forest as the enemy is heavily wounded there from our latest attack. I think that worked. That was exactly what I was hoping for, and that exactly worked. Unfortunately, though, we don't seem to have gotten that guy over there, but our armored units are firing at the infantry over here, which is great. There's a whole lot of infantry over here, so any hit should do some damage. Yeah. In the background, we can hear the ISU-122 exploding, so that's great. And yeah, we continue firing. There we go. That's an example of an effective shot. And in the meantime, our plane has come around, and he's targeting the enemy for once, which is great. I don't know whether that had any effect or not. We don't see anything exploding, so I imagine no, but it might be a good time for our guys to do that scouting they were supposed to be doing. Certainly. Alright, so the plan is we are going to start moving up the Tiger a little bit further into the front. We're going to set up this guy, since it seems to be safe now, we're going to set up this guy a little bit further so he can take shots if any enemy armor appears. We're going to leave this guy out here because he's doing a pretty good job shooting at the enemy infantry, and I like that. I enjoy that a lot, although he seems to have lost contact with most of them now. Maybe we'll do some blind firing, who knows? Yeah, because I don't think that Tiger is going to do any good against that T-34 over there. It might be that the T-34 has moved, but it's hard to tell. And it seems to be going in and out of focus whenever we try to fire at it. It seems to just go out of focus, and I don't know how to deal with that, to be honest. Once our Panthers get into position, we're probably going to move them to the left wing over there, or maybe somewhere here, somewhere sort of centrish. And we'll try finding some sort of good angle from which we can attack. We are probably not going to attack through the middle of the field here, because the enemy still has some units that are pretty dangerous. There's one avenue of attack on this map that's through this canyon over here, but I somehow, well, that's a sort of route that favors the sort of knife-fighting T-34s over our slow-moving derpy Panthers, so we're not taking that. We would like to find some place where we could just set up all of our tanks and just fire away at the enemy, and if we can get him in detail, that would be great. So maybe we will be attacking through the open fields. Right. Our driver is exhausted, but he's almost in position. Who sees you, mate? Okay, you're seen by the infantry over there. Yeah, so the enemy is setting up in this village over here, where you see, and he's trying to run forward, I imagine, to these buildings over here. We are not particularly worried about that, though. We might want to set up some sort of anti-infantry measure over there, though. We'll think about that. Right, but generally speaking, that's the orders. I'll still think about moving this Tiger, because I'd really like to get that T-34 over there, and I don't know, he might have moved out. There's a bunch of wall breakage over here in the back that indicates the tank might have moved back. So, I don't think that was there before. So, yeah. So maybe there's no point keeping the tank here, just on the lookout. Then again, he's doing more than just that, because he's also spying in this direction, trying to figure out the angles against the enemy tanks potentially approaching. Then again, the enemy is on the back foot, so he's probably not going to try an assault. Hence, it behooves us to assault, and this is where we might be doing it. Alright, anyway, I'm going to figure out the orders, and I'm going to get back to you as they are executed. See you then.